Okay, this is mostly just to test this camera and how good the quality is when I do download it onto YouTube. What we got here is a Polaris transmission out of a Gen 3. This is what your transmission is going to look like if it's taken apart. This is from a 2-wheel drive Gen 3. If you own a Polaris and it's 5+ years old, you might be hearing a grinding sound when you're trying to put it into drive gear, whether it be the reverse or the forward. Mostly it's the forward. This is your shift gear, the shift fork rather. Shift fork is in a roundabout way through this linkage connected to your rod, which is connected to your shift, that shifting hole. Got 2 Gen 3 bikes here so I can demonstrate in a way. That shifting rod goes to the transmission, which is switched back and forth through this shift fork. One direction's forward, the other direction's reverse. In the middle is just a dummy spot in between. You've got a dog gear, which is a gear with no teeth on it, that is rammed into the actual gear that's the drive. Whether it be forward or reverse, it doesn't matter. One of these is forward, one of them is reverse. What's happened here is your dog gear has got tabs on there that have worn out. If you can barely see, there's a little nick on most of these tabs. These tabs have worn out, and they do not anymore fit into the actual drive gear where it's supposed to engage when the fork goes in and out. Because of that, you also have a fork that gets worn out. As you can see, this is my reverse fork. It's got a little bit of a groove on it, but not bad. This, however, is my forward fork. It's got a good 1/16 of an inch groove dug out of it. That's from over the years trying to shove it into forward gear. This is what happens. Keep in mind though, this transmission is 10 years old. And it's a 2-wheel drive bike. It's a sport bike, so it's been abused a little bit. Different type of people riding it after several Budweisers. So, several things need to happen here. First thing you need to replace is this fork. This is your forward and reverse. You can't replace just one. It's all molded together. That is $140. That has to be replaced. The other part that has to be replaced is your 2 gears. Your forward dog gear, which has got the tabs on there, and the gear that it runs into, which is your forward gear. As you can see, these tabs, reverse tabs I guess, are rounded out, where from over the years you've tried to ram it into there to make it go into forward gear. This is going to cost about $90 for this piece, and I think it's another $90 for the actual gear. The reverse is okay on this 4-wheeler. I'm not going to worry about the reverse, but it's still going to cost about $300 to rebuild it. And that's about it. It's a 4-minute quick breakdown on most of all the Polaris 4-wheelers. This is your shaft going to your driven gear. That goes on to, it looks kind of like this, or sorry, looks like that when everything's put together. Sometimes these bearings go bad. I will tell you this, keep in mind that when all this is happening, all of these gears is They are soaked in an enormous amount of AGL fluid. This AGL fluid is fully synthetic. Yeah, it looks like water, but it's really critical to this type of engine. The way these two gears come in together, it's very precise. The lubricant has to be just right. These gears have to mesh into each other just right. And that's the truth. Yeah, it's $12, $13, $14 a quart, but gotta have it. Try not to substitute it with other stuff. Just break down and buy the quart and put it in the transmission. It will make this wear a lot more. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped any of the Gen 3 guys out. Peace.